How do you do? It would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Wyatt's Metal Podcast on a Saturday, throwing everybody off. You all thought it was Wednesday, you're about to run out for work, and then you're like, oh shit, Wyatt's fucking with us. As you can see, I am joined by some kidnappers. They found me near the border, and they're demanding some money, so if you could please donate. If Tommy could give more membership streams, they might be able to leave me with all my fingers. No, I am joined by my band. This is the members of Dark Insanity. We have Tian on bass. We have Daniel, who's fired, but he's also on guitar. And we have Alex, the drummer. And if you don't know me, I don't know why you're here. But yeah, I've been wanting everyone to come on for a while and just hang out and shoot the shit. And we couldn't do it on a Wednesday because some people have to work for some reason. So what's up? Well, thanks for joining me on my show, guys.
Fuck yeah.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, real quick, I have to shout out Tommy for another 10 gifted memberships. That's awesome. This dude's crazy. Still don't have a woo this man meme, but you guys can do it if you want to. So yeah, we're just here to hang out. Lots of hair involved, as you can tell. Someone says, "Oh, an autopsy shirt."
Fuck yeah, autopsy kicks ass, man.
Daniel's more of the like very old school grimy. I mean, both of you are, but
yeah,
old school grimy death metal stuff.
90s, 80s stuff is always fucking awesome.
Yeah. So now that we're all here, it's what we talk about. How's that sports ball going?
Sports ball.
Wait.
We jammed before this, right?
We did. We had a pretty good jam before this.
Yeah, getting ready for the 25th at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Doll Hut show.
Doll Hut.
Anaheim, California.
Anaheim with Anubis, Sacred Origin. I keep forgetting who else is playing.
Nox Sinister, Angel Fury, cool heavy metal band.
Yeah, they're cool.
Us. I believe we're headlining the night, so hopefully, you guys can stick around.
All the info on the Instagram page, all the socials we have, but yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Mr. Darkmare asks, does Daniel like Bolt Thrower, Death, Morbid Angel, and Obituary?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Answer is yes.
Fuck yeah. Seen Obituary. I wish I could see Bolt Thrower, but they don't play anymore.
I saw Bolt Thrower.
Yeah, that. No, I love all those bands. They're fucking amazing bands.
Right before we jumped on here, I was telling you about I went to a punk metal show in Canada where Snoop played and he had Corrupt with him.
Oh yeah.
Bolt Thrower played the same day.
No fucking.
Yeah, it was very weird. Amnesia Rock Fest in Montebello. It was great. Good times. People are asking, is Rocket in the band? Missile Girl, does Rocket approve of your bandmates? No, he does not. He freaked the fuck out when they came over. I tried to comfort him, usually pretty good at that, but he got upset. So he's hiding in the room. I highly doubt he'll come join us for this one. He doesn't like people, which I don't blame him for. But actually, when I've gone on adventures and stuff, Tien over here has been babysitting Rocket when I've gone. So he kind of likes him a little bit. I think a question I get often on here, people ask, how do we start the band? How did it come to? How do we all meet each other?
Yeah, I mean, I've known you for before Dark Insanity, obviously.
I found him at a Home Depot in the parking lot.
In a box with holes in it.
Yes. It's like when you see kittens. No, yeah. Me and Tien were in a band before called Iktomi. And then that band ended up not working out, but the Long Beach scene is very tight-knit.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much all the bands in the Long Beach scene are in our same practice space.
Yeah, there's not that many. There's some out there, but just, compared to the LA scene or other scenes, Long Beach, for the metal-wise, there's only not that many bands that come out from Long Beach, really, honestly. But, it's cool that, we knew you from, Iktomi and met you through there. And I always dug your vocals. And so when I, bringing this project together, you came up. I think you're the first choice, I believe, because Tien's other first person I talked to too about making Dark Insanity too, as far as putting the band together, having a new band come in, and telling you if you would be down. I mean, this is literally the original band. Like everyone here, is the when we thought of who we're gonna put in, we literally. This is it, right?
Yeah, everyone has ties.
Exactly. Yeah. I know Alex from our first band in 2011 called Sumerium. Was like a thrash band, and from Hawthorne, and we know each other from high school. So, when I thought of a drummer, we reconnected, and
that was cool.
Literally,
you're saying you hadn't played like metal in a while, right?
Up until him asking me. I think since 2021, maybe early 2021.
What were you playing the whole time?
I mean, honestly, that was lockdown era, so I wasn't even playing my drum at all. That whole time.
I forget about that thing. That's true. I forgot about that.
This did happen, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really playing until I started jamming out with some friends, and then just a couple months after that is when you asked. So I was just like, "Fuck!" Like,
right.
I haven't played in a while, but I also haven't played metal in a while. So, there's a lot of kind of chops being relearned and stuff.
Right.
It is what it is now.
Even right away when Daniel told me like about you and your drumming and everything, I liked that idea that you weren't just a dedicated metal drummer, because that adds certain influences and techniques that it's not just constant blast beats. Right. It might be like intricate changes here and there.
Right. And which it is too.
Yeah.
You do bring that aspect.
Someone did ask. Fuck, hang on. I'm trying to figure it out. Excuse me. You know how retarded I am by myself. Now we have a group of us together. There's going to be a lot of technical issues. Michael asks, your drummer kicks ass. Who are his influences?
Okay. Well, thank you for that, by the way. Honestly, I would have to say, kind of to bring it back old school, only because just the music I grew up with, I wanted to always emulate that in my playing. Definitely Mitch Mitchell, who's played with famous Jimi Hendrix, and John Bonham from Led Zeppelin. Yeah, those are basically like my two right now, but definitely when I started playing metal, I would have to say mainly like Gene Holden.
Yeah,
for sure.
Good answer.
Yeah, definitely really like his style, and also a drummer who just is an inspiration, like since forever.
Yep. So many bands, Dark Angel, Death. I mean, his resume of bands he's worked with over the years and albums he's on is dude. He's an amazing fucking drummer, dude.
Anytime a new supergroup gets announced, like Gene Hoglan.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not shitting on that at all.
You already know it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he does Death Clock too.
Does right? Death Clock? He did Testament. I don't know if he still is in Testament.
No, I don't think he is anymore.
He was with Strapping and Lad.
Yeah, but he was with Testament. You're right. He's been part of like a great amount of bands.
Oh, this is a good question. Peter asked, do you use any triggers?
I do not.
Fuck that shit.
But it's been like a long time of playing, so stamina really like is what's key for me, and I try to build that over time. But no, I've never used. I mean, I've used them in live shows because that's kind of what the kit is in the house, like whatever it has, But not personally, no. I don't own any.
Xavier asked, for all of you, what rock stars do you guys hate the most?
I don't know. I guess I don't really think of.
Doesn't have to be a metal person.
I guess because I don't have really too many experiences with like, I guess a bad experience with the rock stars, so I can't really say. I don't know.
You're being too nice for a death metal band. Tim Lambesis, we shit on him on here all the time.
Oh, yeah. Low key.
The last stream I did, someone changed their profile to say Tim Lambesis, and he's like, hey, bro, can I come bitch press on your machine? Tommy is at it again. 10 more gifted memberships. This man is crazy. Shout out to him. Round of applause to Tommy, please. I can't do it, but I'm going to clip that, and that'll be the celebratory thing. Tell me, what bands were your biggest inspiration to start making music?
Well, for me, definitely Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. Just those driving bass lines. Like for any young bassist, it's kind of, makes you kind of get your hands moving for sure.
This Tien is an insane bassist. That's why he's in pretty much every band that has him. He stands perfect. Well, at least at practice, he does headbang at shows and stuff. But at practice, he stands perfectly still, and he's just doing the craziest like bass riffs ever.
Yeah, we always accuse him of putting steroids in his hand.
Yeah, I will always remember the one. I always remember the one time that we were playing some song, and I handed the bong to you and you took it and hit it, and then I kept like numbing your bass as it was going and kept the song going, and then you just caught right back to where they were.
Sometimes.
It's honest work, really.
For me, bands that always inspired me to want to put a band together were actually a lot of melodic death metal bands. The Swedish scene has always been big for me. So like earlier Arch Enemy, Hypocrisy is a huge influence for me. More. It's hard because like every band I like is an influence in some type of way, you know?
I agree. Yeah,
So like
100%.
I get inspired by Napalm Death and Lamb of God and everything too.
And then AC/DC.
Yeah.
I feel like that, Guns N' Roses, I feel like for me too. And just there's other bands in there too that are not metal that I think,
Oh yeah.
that I think influenced me big time. I mean, I guess because I started playing guitar at 10.
Yeah.
So I kind of have like that. At least that's where I kind of started out when I was like getting into it, was like Guns N' Roses, Van Halen.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Eddie Van Halen for me when I started was like a big influence. But metal wise, David Parland from Necrophobic / Dark Funeral.
Oh yeah.
He for me is a big influence as far as my style goes. Is that's what I really take from him big time.
Honestly, I think for me, it was everything that I really grew up with, and a lot of stuff that was just on the radio, like back in the day. Like a lot of bands are trying out new things, but I honestly didn't listen to like a lot of metal until I joined the band. Until he introduced me to bands, other bandmates introduced me. Like I got introduced to Death, like early in Sumerian days. So. Yeah, ever since then, you like from there you branch out and then you just find stuff like on your own. Like that's like kind of the best things. Like,
Right, exactly.
Like you find your own interest like in live, like that. That's so it's cool.
Exactly. Something stupid with Dom asks, are you guys gonna ride with me and Godzilla to destroy Canada?
Definitely.
That's our introduction
That's
to
what
Dark
the
Insanity
plan was.
taking over Canada, though.
I think that was the contract on our Dark Insanity.
If you guys don't think that the Canadian Kaiju campaign won't have a soundtrack, it's gonna work out great. That's the joke of the channel. We're building Godzilla, so please. I know there's a big fire right now, but don't forget about the Canadian Kaiju project. That's horrible. Where am I? Oh yeah, something stupid with Dom says, I have made a cassette version of your EP. Mentioned that last time as like a personal.
That's fucking tight.
He's not like selling it.
No, that's fucking badass. That's cool. That's
I love
cool
that.
as fuck.
I
Yeah.
love that.
If he does sell it, then all of them are just gonna be outside your window in the middle of the night. Oh. Josh L says, do you guys ever wish you had someone with the vocal skill like Vince Neil as a singer instead of Wyatt?
What version of Vince Neil?
That's a good question. That's a good response. Before or after KFC?
Exactly.
For all of you guys, what's your favorite new metal band?
New metal band.
Limp Bizkit.
Is technically like Linkin Park in that?
Yeah, Linkin Park
yeah,
counts
it
as
is.
new metal.
New metal.
They're one of the ones that is still like allowed. Even like most extreme metalheads will be like, when Linkin Park comes on, they'll be like, crawling in my skin. Yeah.
So it's like new wave. I guess just like a newer wave. Or specifically new metal.
He's a metal elitist and a gatekeeper, so he doesn't even know what new metal means.
No comment.
No comment.
He was really sad when he found out that people knew about Metallica.
He tells people he plays in a metal band, they're like, oh, like Metallica? And he's like, just spits at their feet.
Yeah.
This is a good question. Tell us the process for writing songs for Dark Insanity. They do everything and I show up at the last minute.
Basically.
Yeah, he stands around. And,
Oh, fuck off.
He goes in a circle.
That does happen.
It's like a circle.
It's like a thing.
well, as far as writing process, sometimes Daniel just, has a riff that pops up and then we kind of work off that. or same deal. I have something that I've been kind of reciting, and I show the guys, and we build off that.
Yeah, improvising sometimes. I'll tell Alex, hey, fucking just play a beat to this, and I'll start playing a riff that I randomly was just jamming on, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that's kind of how we do it. Or sometimes we have met up, me and Tien, just to do bass and guitar and just try to have something before practice, but.
Yeah.
But at times, yeah, we do it like on the spot when we are at practice, just improvising and just testing things out, trying different beats on it.
Yeah, and then if something tends to genuinely sound cool, we would record it just so we have something that we could always come back to it.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah, but then like going in next practice, listening to the recording, and then, I mean, really after that, it's just structuring, which is kind of like one of the coolest parts about making music.
Yeah.
Or like a song in general, just kind of like you know what you want, but you're just like figuring it out, and like if something fits, it fits. If something doesn't, and that's the stage where you really lock in. And
Right.
Almost immediately, like when we even had our first songs, someone would start riffing on something random, and we would like be on the same wavelength almost immediately.
Exactly. Yeah. No. I mean, that's how you know it's working too, though. It's just you can feel it. If it.
Yeah.
Also, listening back to it a lot helps because you'll find these little things where maybe there's a certain transition, point that you need to change. So either use the ride more on this or switch it to the hi-hat. It just all depends. But really, just making sure before you finalize it, you're listening back and it's kind of,
It's still on. I'm doing something else, but you're still on.
No, yeah.
But no, when we first started, a lot of times they'd come up with like a riff or early part of a song, and they'd ask my opinion on it or if I had any lyrics right away. And for me, I really need to at least have the skeleton of the song first before I can start visualizing what it makes me think of and some type of lyric structure to it. So it doesn't have to be like completely finished, but at least enough to kind of get the sense, like we were saying, where you find the riff. And then I will sit down and I already have an idea of what I want the song to be about, and I'll write along with like a melody to how the music's already going. But usually I'll go through it once and then I'll stop and be like, all right, how can I make the lyrics a little more challenging? Make it so it's not just following the same beat as the song, but like adding own melodies and twisting it a bit. Mm-hmm. So that's my personal take.
Yeah.
Actually, I lied. I just show up on stage and yell random shit.
That sounds more like it. Fuck everything you just said before that. Nah, you do that, man. You do a good job of, once you have the song structure of, like, once we kind of do, and you can listen to it, you are really good about formatting your lyrics to fit it nice, and also you fluctuate your vocals, so you go from low to highs, and you kind of do it at really good spots where it fits perfectly too. So
thanks.
Yeah.
Quit jerking me off while we're on here.
Well, it's Dark and Hannity, huh?
Dark and Hannity. Pierre Verdun says dream blunt rotation at the window.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Gerbert, who is the biggest poser of the band?
This guy, Wyatt, 100%.
I think he has a YouTube channel called Wyatt's Metal.
He's sponsored by Badger Milk.
It's Poser's Metal. Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. My bad. Are we going to get any new music from Dark Insanity this year?
Hopefully. I mean, we're definitely riding away. I mean, we just completed a new one. We're going to be playing it at our upcoming show.
Yeah, the 25th will be debuting a new song called Fancy Pirates.
Yeah.
That's not what it's actually called, but
yeah, it's not solidified yet.
We might change it up before that.
But what's it called? Yeah, no, definitely. Hopefully, we can record an album before the end of the year, but we'll see.
I would like to. We definitely have enough material. People have asked before if we do an album, will it have the songs from the EP or will it be all new shit?
I would think mostly new shit, 100%. We'll see maybe what we decide to do at the time. How many songs we have, I guess, at the time when we feel like we're ready to record, you know?
This is why we fire him almost every single time, because he's holding the band. No, I'm kidding. We talk hella shit to each. I always fire him for anything. I'm on singer time all the time.
Oh, yeah. Dude's always fucking late.
I walked in today and they were fucking judging me like it was an intervention. I was about to leave.
I mean, if that's how you...
I was eating a sandwich.
That's what I was going to say.
And I walked in the door and you're all just...
You almost made him drop his croissant.
That's what it's like.
When you guys do secret shows, do you call yourself Bright Sanity? We've joked about this many times, actually.
Well, we might play the rainbow, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
No, we are. April 11th.
Oh, yeah. April 11th, Friday, if it's still standing, we'll play the rainbow.
Yeah.
This is
They had a show.
this is the first time we're saying that, I guess.
I mentioned on it here before.
No,
but
it's for sure now.
when our show coming up, the Doll Hut, I found out about that it was because I knew we were playing with Anubis, but that was it. And I was on here, and people were like, "Dude, I saw you're playing at the Doll Hut," and I was like, "What? When?" And because that's when the flyer came out, I was like, "Oh, yeah, we're playing at the Doll Hut with all these fans." I'm the big YouTuber. I don't know shit about what goes on. Do you guys like German thrash?
Oh yeah, big time, dude. We just saw Sodom at CDF in Oakland last year. They were fucking amazing. When we played Terminator,
I was gonna say that.
Tankard.
And
Tankard was a fucking amazing.
And they were super cool to us. Like they were hanging out. I was on stage. You were supposed to join me on stage watching them, and you stayed in the crowd.
Well, I mean, it was low-key lit as fuck in the.
It was, but
I'm sorry, but it was low-key lit in there.
I was standing on stage watching Tankard with a pocket full of money. I was like, "This is awesome." Yeah. So the guys came with me, obviously, for when we played Terminator. Now last year.
Yeah.
Crazy to say. It was all of your first times in Europe?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, that was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Serious shit. It was like a dream come true, man. Serious shit. Like for all of us,
crazy.
like to just for one go to Europe, but then play on a big metal festival like that, and not just that the promoters were amazing. Those guys are fucking awesome. It just was an amazing experience. All the bands we got to play with, man, it was fucking awesome, fucking shit, dude.
I'm sorry. Funny. The chat's being funny with each other. Yeah, we had a fucking private driver. We got out the airport in where was it?
Venice? No, Rome.
No, it wasn't Venice.
Yeah, it wasn't Venice.
And there was an old guy holding a sign that said it was spelled wrong, but it said like Dark Insanity, kinda. And he drove us super fast. Do you remember how fast he was driving to get us to the festival?
It was pretty. I mean, he did it good. I mean, he did it. We didn't die, but did you die?
But
did we die? We could.
What'd you guys like about the festival aside from playing it? Like going because it was your first out of the country metal festival, right?
Yeah, I mean the atmosphere was just fucking amazing, dude. I mean,
yeah, everybody was relatively pretty friendly.
Yeah,
they're
it seemed like everyone knew like multiple languages.
Yeah,
definitely does.
Like I needed to brush up on my shit, dude. Like, god damn.
You know more than me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Like, dude, those guys were like knew like multiple, dude. Like,
everyone's really nice, and just the way of life. Like, it's very chill out there.
Yeah,
everyone was very
in
nice.
a lot
Very
of
cool
places,
people,
but I mean, it's different. It's I mean, what I always tell everyone, kind of one of the first things when they ask me about the trip is it's kind of so clean everywhere.
Yeah, that's very true.
The upkeep and then like the maintenance.
Says that's people being in Long Beach and LA. Like, so there's no garbage and tents everywhere. It's crazy.
No potholes.
There's a forest.
Hey, that's a true thing. We noticed not many homeless people.
You noticed no fat people for a while. It was kind of bothering you for a minute.
It's true.
That was like the biggest one there.
Yeah, dude, that's the
Yeah,
serious
man.
shit. I was like, wow.
I was telling you because their food isn't made of poison and like sugar. They just eat real ingredients.
Fresh.
No, yeah, it was a fucking awesome time. I've been before, obviously, as like a fan, but going to play was a whole nother fucking experience.
Right,
That was
exactly.
insane.
Exactly.
Hang on, I'm trying to catch up with comments. Lilith says, cute guys. Lilith is blind, unfortunately, but...
Why, unfortunately?
What?
Now all of
Oh,
all of the other senses are like boosted, like Pack-a-Punch.
She's like Daredevil, actually.
What if?
That's fucking hilarious.
Jimmy asks, how do you guys feel about the old metalheads constantly shitting on today's metal? What's so different, really? That's a good question because I feel like pretty much all of us mostly listen to old stuff, but especially you guys. But why does new metal suck? Not like NU, but
Yeah.
NUW.
I don't think it sucks, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
it's just a matter of preference, really. I mean, like,
yeah.
everyone has the era of music they grew up with, and sometimes they kind of stick to it, which isn't a bad thing. But sometimes stuff that comes out is like kind of good.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I think if shit blows up and you listen to it and you don't like it and you don't understand why it's blowing up, I mean, it doesn't mean it sucks. It just it's just maybe not for you, or like, I don't know. There's stuff there's certain types of metal that I don't like metalcore and deathcore. I'm not too big on those styles of metal, but
I think I've chased off most of those fans from my channel by now. I've made fun of deathcore so many
I'm
times.
just saying, like, yeah, I mean, like, it's just not really for me. But at the same time, for someone, that type of stuff is the shit for them, So
Yeah,
I think it's a preference thing, 100%.
but we still talk shit sometimes.
100%. Fuck that shit. Just kidding.
Pure Verdun says they all bring the vibe that Wyatt is the designated driver.
Oh yeah, he is.
Well, I don't drink.
I mean,
so
you
I don't
drink,
kind of.
You
But
drink, bro.
I don't really like.
You're not
really
pounding
out there
it
with
down.
it, so
Yeah.
sometimes like I'll drive.
I mean, we definitely are getting tore up.
Whenever we go to concerts, I'm driving because I don't drink alcohol. But there's been when we saw Merciful Fate and when we saw King Diamond, this fool's like hanging out the window, being like, "Have a good fucking night, everybody." It was after Merciful Fate. We were sitting at the stoplight. And it was red, and there was one car next to us, and you were looking at him the whole time, but you didn't do anything. And the light turned green, and you go, "Hey, have a good fucking night!"
I tend to do that.
About our last experience, though, when we saw King Diamond, and I got the hookup with parking and everything.
Right, that was
a crazy experience. When we saw King Diamond just recently at the YouTube theater, I got given VIP parking for free, and it was like literally around the corner from the front door. That was crazy.
It was crazy because when we went initially, that was like VIP parking. That didn't seem like VIP parking.
Yeah.
Your shit seemed like.
But yeah.
Like, dude.
It's like you work here.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
And then my hot dog took like 10 minutes to be ready.
Because there wasn't Taco Bell.
I know, dude. He's like, no Taco Bell for Banco Weenie.
Miss LaGirl asked, most important question, how is the pizza in Italy?
Straight.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yes.
We had pizza at midnight in Rome on the beach.
Yeah. Wyatt got chewed out.
I got chewed the fuck out by some Italian guy.
Dude,
He has a chip on his shoulder over America.
He called it pepperoni pizza. He's like, pepperoni pizza. It's not a... It's a vegetable.
He's like, we call it salami. It's salami. It's not pepperoni. It's why do you call it salami? And I'm like, okay. He's like, so what do you want? And I'm like, I want the salami.
I'm hungry.
It's midnight. We just got off a plane.
It was like a 10-15 minute conversation.
It was.
I swear to
we
God.
were pretty hungry, but I mean, just if that would have took to get some food.
I was like, Wyatt, no, you fucked up, bro.
We all ordered like the same shit.
They were trying to make it simple too, and I was like, God damn it. That was pretty bomb though, not gonna lie.
We also had pizza in Slovenia. That was pretty cool. I
had a lot of pizza in Slovenia. Throughout Terminator, had a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
There was a really cool stone ovens food stand.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah. Those wraps that we got. that
Right.
they had there.
The gyro. Or
The gyro, yeah, the gyro. The shawarma shit, yeah.
Shawarma?
Yeah, that was
Shawarma.
pretty
It
fucking
was like
fire.
beef, chicken, and pork. or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah.
I got the mix. That
I wish I would have got that
was
more,
bomb.
dude. Hey, but those breakfasts that we had in Sylvania for
Every
Tolman-
day almost. Well,
Dude,
for
they
me,
had
low-key.
You guys had. I went to some place, but you had the Tolminator breakfast.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
The bread, the toast, the eggs, and the bacon, bro. Every morning.
the bacon was like
That was
thick cut,
breakfast
too.
of fucking champions, bro. We'd be hung over as shit.
Dude, food in Slovenia was so fucking cheap.
It was,
It would like
cool.
make you angry.
It was cool as fuck when you would like, get beers because then your cups would collect over time. So let's say like you ran out of money on your card.
Yeah.
If you brought them back to cups,
Like for the recycling.
they'll tell
program.
you, hey, if you bring this, it'll put like $20 on your shit. So then you can get food and shit, in the morning. Because that shit was expensive, dude.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I remember some people were complaining the beers really think like €5 or €6, and for us we're like, that's nothing.
They were upset about that.
Some people were, because they used to be even cheaper.
Well, I mean, it was cheaper. You just had to return your.
Yeah.
Technically, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Literally,
You're getting reimbursed.
But they
Just-
used to
just
have, I
recycle,
think,
just
like
recycle.
€1 beers back in the metal days.
I mean, literally,
Yeah.
it literally pays to recycle there, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
I mean, that's just the incentive.
Dude,
not
there was
to
a
leave
few times
trash.
where I ran out and I didn't have any more cash to put on my card.
yeah.
So I would find those cups and it was like,
Just go around looking.
dude, I'd buy a beer off of just
You
finding
would like
cups.
sneak around the
Yeah,
tents,
dude.
like, thank you.
People are talking.
It's like 5 a.m, like just
You're the motherfucker who stole my energy drinks, weren't you?
I guess so.
maybe.
That pissed me off so bad.
I really did. I
How
don't
hard
drink
was it
energy.
to find Monster though?
It wasn't that hard, but like I'm a caffeine addict, so each night I would go to a store and buy 2 Monsters, and I left them right outside my tent so they'd be like cool overnight. So I wake up and crack them.
Mhm.
And one morning they were gone, and like they weren't like knocked over to the side; they were fucking gone. And I was very pissed off. But I just had to go back into town. It's like it's a 15-minute walk when
Right.
you're
That's a cool. I mean,
uncaffeinated.
It was, yeah.
But
cool little walk.
it's a
But
nice walk, yeah. But
I don't
It's
drink
very
those things.
warm.
when you're suffering from addiction withdrawal. But after that, it was fun.
This is an issue we have in the band.
Hey, guitarist, play Wonderwall.
Okay.
For the guys who play instruments, apparently I don't count as a musician.
Damn.
What would be a
Oh,
dream?
boy.
What would be a dream European fest to play or attend? So not Terminator. Is there another fest you guys are like?
Like specific to Europe or
That was the question.
okay.
Hellfest, for sure,
Yeah,
would be one.
What's the one in the,
Bakken.
what's the one in the
Bakken.
Czech
Download.
Republic?
Brutal Assault.
Uh,
I want to do that.
wasn't there another one like Extreme?
Oh, Obscene.
Oh,
Extreme.
Obscene Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would fit well there. That one's very insane.
Uh,
What?
Nothing.
Brian M says Teenage Mutant Ninja Dark Insanity.
Oh yeah. Who's who though?
Who's who?
Like it's for us.
He's wearing
right?
green, so
I feel like you're Donatello.
Donatello. I'm Michelangelo.
Like,
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
whatever the chat thinks we are, I guess.
the purple one's the nerdy one, right?
He's like the one with the gadgets. That's
Gadgets.
Donatello.
I don't know any other fucking names. Jake says, "Hey Wyatt, what made you guys go for the black and death metal approach for the band? Also, who's the creative force for the songs?"
I guess us having like the 7-string, you have the 5-string bass, just trying, something different. I was already I already do a death thrash band, so I wanted to mix it up with this band, and also your vocals, they kind of go in that with the black and having some black
Yeah.
on there, gives you that availability to those highs, and
That's always a style I was more drawn to too, the black and death
yeah.
mixture of
And we
them.
still have some thrash in there too.
Yeah,
big
that's-
time, so It's a mix.
We're gonna do a country song. We're gonna do polka. Will be
Play the fiddle.
polka insanity. For the main creative force, I do think like music-wise, it usually starts with Daniel. Is usually where the riff is farted out for the beginning, and then I think Tien usually. Tien was good at taking. Tien is like the fires here. He'll take a tiny little spark and he'll blow it into something.
Right. Yeah, definitely TN2 though. He has some really fucking awesome riffs. His shit's always intricate as fuck to play, or off a little 3/5 timings, or instead of 4/4s or whatever, So it's
4/4.
It's really
divided by.
For the drums, we use ChatGPT, and then we just have him fill in.
I learned from ChatGPT.
No, how do you approach it?
I mean, I was actually like speaking about this earlier, but just kind of like a culmination of like all the music I've played over the years, like different styles. I mean, I'm honestly like I don't really listen to a lot of metal. I played a lot of metal back in the day, but just kind of whatever fits. Really, I don't know. I mean, I kind of approach it how I see fit, and I'll throw in like a little rock, a little jazz, kind of.
I can tell you have a little bit of some jazz influence there, and I like that.
What else?
You're fired.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone know Ice's number? I have a fucking prime target here.
It's. I mean, sometimes the music is kind of like brought up from riff that they're kind of already jamming on, or most time it's coming from a jam. But usually, just kind of, I'll listen to a recording that they probably already have, and then like a few days before practice, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. But I try to just add structure where I can, and then arranging the music with them is really fun.
The fuck are you laughing about?
I'm sorry.
As everyone knows, the intro song for this is Fractured Perception. And I often get compliments of people saying they love that song. And Daniel here hates that song.
Yeah,
so everyone,
I don't.
On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1.
Move this man!
False lies. False lies.
Well, it was their first song, so there's a lot of love for it.
No, no, I don't hate it.
No.
False narrative, Wyatt.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Okay. So you got boos in the chat. Everyone's now booing you for it.
Fuck. Fuck.
Damn. What the fuck?
Even Xavier says you're fired.
That's an outside fire.
I think that's like the third one this
You've
year.
been voted off the island already.
Yeah, fucking exiled.
The very important question Gerbert asks, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I was arguing this because not only does it take place during Christmas, plot elements rely on it being Christmas time. Therefore, it is a Christmas film. It's not just in the background. Checkmate. He doesn't celebrate Christmas because he hates fun.
No fun.
Xavier says, for all of Dark Insanity, name 3 metal or rock musicians you would want to meet in person. Anyone that's alive. 3.
2.
1. For me, King Diamond. We'll throw it on the list. I would definitely still fangirl out if I met King Diamond.
So like who you would want to meet, like
in person.
In person, okay.
In the bathroom, alone.
Like alive, still living, or
that one's debatable as long as you're in the bathroom alone.
Maybe like an Arco.
No, yeah, alive people.
Alive people.
Let me I'll do King Diamond. I'll do Alice Cooper.
It's crazy. I was literally thinking
really?
Alice Cooper, yeah.
Nice. What's a cool one that I haven't met? I don't fucking know.
Would like Tenacious D count?
They're artists.
I mean, I would definitely like. I mean,
If you count both of them, that's 2. So we need to come up with one more.
For me, it'd probably be Steve Harris, Butler Geezer.
Did you call him Butler Geezer?
It's all good.
It's
all
Geezer
good.
Butler.
We get it. You got it.
Yeah.
slightly zooted.
No, yeah. I mean, for me, it would be cool to meet Ozzy. Maybe, you know, it would be he's still alive, so I could meet him. I know you said Alice Cooper, so I was trying to think of an alternative.
I think all of us would want to meet Snoop Dogg at the same time.
That would be cool. That would be cool as fuck. Trying to think. Gene Simmons, just because I would like to meet. I think it would be pretty funny to meet him. I think it'd be entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. And and also he's, you know, I like Kiss a lot. I think they're fucking badass. So.
Here to here. Dax asks, where did you think of your name? So Dark Insanity is the name of an older Arch Enemy song. It's a song that always was one of my favorites because of the lyrics dealt with kind of struggle with mental health and depression and psychosis. I used to experience some mental health issues back in the day that are thankfully much better now. No thanks to you, but I'm kidding. No, the band helps a lot actually. But I always felt like that song I related to a lot. So when it came to putting the band together, we were trying to think of names. It was one I had in mind, but I don't think it was the first one that I recommend. I think we were trying to come up with stuff, and then I was like, I've had this one in mind. What do you think of
right.
that? And but not only that, like it fits for our sound too, for the kind of Black and Death mixture of it goes, you know, we can go kind of slow headbanging and then fucking insane.
Right. It's
black metal.
It's definitely grown on us for sure.
Yeah, and I try to frame all the lyrics around that type of subject, the darker end of like mental health and not only that, but just the world.
Right.
We were saying earlier that our sound and artwork can look really like, you know, Cannibal Corpse, gore type of stuff, which is great. But our lyrics are more kind of on the deeper mental, kind of at the gates type of stuff. At least that's what I am inspired by when I write. For each one of you, who are your musical heroes? One each. Pick one person who's like, this person maybe want to be a musician. For me, it's Lemmy.
That's a good one. Maybe want to be a musician. I mean, just based off of when I started playing guitar, like Eddie Van Halen, just because I was younger, I was like, yeah, and he was just my influence at the time.
I guess I would say maybe David Gilmour for sure for me. Just kind of like listening to the music ever since I'm young, like at a young age, just always, you know, playing in the car and shit or the house, and like just wanting to play like a solo, like in front of the whole school, like Pink Floyd song. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would have to say Steve Harris.
Okay.
No?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm looking for comments. Where are we? Xavier says, I'm putting you guys into my insane Brutal Legend inspired D&D campaign called Metal Messiahs. Any suggestions for how to exaggerate you guys into metal gods? Godzilla is taken by Gojira already. I'm already a metal god, so you can just drive me as is.
Looking Wyatt.
How would you exaggerate if you were? I'm the creative one. Let me think of.
I'm the creative one. Let me think of it. All right, Wyatt.
I don't know. Exaggerate.
Like exaggerate what really though? Like
If you were to put Dark Insanity into a video game, what would you make us?
as like playable characters or like
I get.
I
I don't know.
Playable character.
How would you over exaggerate? Like, you know, like Manowar, Venom over exaggerate themselves.
Right. How would we do that?
I'd be God.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a hard question to
it is.
answer.
I don't know. That's I've never thought.
I wish I knew that.
Take just us now and add more Taco Bell.
Maybe like a chicken quesadilla.
I like the crunch wrap supreme.
Crunch wrap is good. I mean, it's not like
I mean, it's Taco Bell.
For the guitar player,
Which
sorry, I
one?
don't know your name. What guitar and pedals do you like to use?
I use an LTD right now. I have EMG pickups on it. He is my guitar tech as well as my bass player, but he
does everything.
Yeah, he cleans my guitars. He keeps it in shape. Right now, I'm doing direct into a Randall head that we use at our studio right now.
Comic model.
Yeah, it's actually our friend Ian's. That's what I've been using recently. I do have a Boss pedal I always using, but I'm probably gonna get something else.
Wazoo.
Yeah. So
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
right,
Wazoo.
you just go in circles. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I stand there and look pretty. That's a good question. Like, what model, what setup, and everything do you use?
As far as what was recorded, the recorded bass was a Music Man 5-string, but playing live, I used the Fusion 5 Charvel. And then the rig I typically use is 410 MPEG with a Mesa Boogie. I think it's like the Subway series. E-Fresh.
I can go for a tuna sandwich right now.
What about you? What kind of what kit do you have?
What are my pedals set up? No.
Pretty much whatever they have it where we're playing.
Yeah, well, yeah, but if you had to take your kit, what would you be rocking?
Okay, so like I've been on a Catalina Club model, a little Spider.
Catalina wine.
Catalina wine
Fucking
mixer.
Catalina wine. We're trying to play the Catalina wine
Little
mixer.
Gretsch, little 4-piece, nothing.
Rock the shit out of those drums.
Nothing too kind of like too big. Although I did start with another Gretsch, and that was a Catalina Ash, and that one had 3 rack toms, 1 floor tom. Yeah, anything to really get the job done. I don't need that much, but what was actually recorded on the EP, funny enough, I was using like a replica.
Like a Ludwig, huh?
Yeah, it was a Ludwig. It was a Ringo Starr one from like the 80s or some shit, which was really cool. It had a really fat sound, and then the snare was the Spawn one, right?
That's fun, yeah.
Yeah, and that one had a really fat tone in it. But cymbals, I use a Zildjian K Customs Dark Series. But yeah, kind of like I do have other sets. I have a Mapex, but mainly on the Gretsch right now.
I use a microphone.
He uses his voice.
Yeah.
Use my words. We had 2 good questions here I want to get to. Christopher says, are there any crazy stories where you met any famous musicians? I have a bunch because, like, being on 70,000 Tons of Metal, you see people everywhere. It's like in the middle of the night when the elevator and the guitarist for Blind Guardian was tongue deep in some girl's face. And I'm just standing there like, hey. Other stuff.
Hey kid, can you stand somewhere else?
Just like, yeah, got any?
I mean, I met Death Angel when I played with them. When we played with them at the Whiskey, remember?
Oh, back in the days.
Havoc back. What was it? 2013? Yeah, 2014 around there. But crazy stories.
I don't know. Lately, for me, it's been it's a Sadistic Intent. They've played a couple shows, like recently, 1720. But the one before was like the Garden
Amp?
Amp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then the funny thing with them, it's just like I would just kind of randomly just walk backstage, and because our buddy was doing filming, taking pictures of them, but
Jonah?
Jonah, and then
Yeah.
and then you just walk back here, you know, they're not like checking like hardcore, so it's just like the times that I did happen to go to see him, I did the same thing at the 1720 show, just kind of just walked backstage and just got to chill with him and smoke the joint with him. So that was cool.
Yeah. I feel like I have more that just aren't coming to mind, but this is a good question. What are the next metal concerts you guys are going to this year?
Oh well. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to New York in August to play Rage of Armageddon Fest 8.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to Ed, the promoter, for having my other band, Disciples of Death, on. Repulsion is on that show. Darkness, Aggression, and some good other bands too. It's a 3-day fest. There's a lot of good bands on there, and highly recommend searching it up, checking it out. It's gonna be tight. It's Labor Day weekend specifically.
Yeah.
That's one specifically.
Yeah, I know the buddy's gonna try to make it. He lives in Brooklyn, so
Yeah.
I feel like there's something. I don't have tickets.
try to
There's
make it
definitely
happen.
some shows around there coming up.
I don't have one in mind at the moment.
I kind of want to go to that Kerry King one with the.
I do.
Municipal
Oh
Waste.
yeah, that was pretty sick.
Just because I haven't seen Municipal in a while, and I would not mind seeing them again.
I wanted to actually check out Carrie's band because I've seen Slayer so many times. Where I'm like, I would kind of want to see.
Check it out. Yeah, I
But,
checking it out.
I mean, Municipal's always worth it.
Yeah, that's why too. I kind of want to. It's been a while. Why not?
Yeah. Cannibal Corpse and Carcass are touring.
That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking
good tour.
that out.
Yeah. We went to it was a Monomarth, Cannibal Corpse,
Right.
Frozen Soul and Obituary
Yeah.
at a fucking arena.
That was badass.
That was insane.
Every band played a badass set.
Yeah.
That was San Diego? No.
No, that was here in Anaheim.
Yeah. When we went to San Diego, we saw Cannibal and Gorguts and Mayhem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was a badass show.
That was
Hold up. Tommy, who has also dropped, I think, another 20 memberships since I commented on the last one. This dude's crazy. He funds my entire channel, and I thank him very much. Everybody woo this man. Tommy is awesome. You can clip that if you want to. Fuck, I just had one. I forgot what. Oh, anyone check out the new Septic Flesh song that came out yesterday? I didn't know there was one. I'm going to check it out like as soon as we're done with this. I love Septic Flesh. They're playing the boat.
It's gonna be tight.
Vegan Vampire asks, who's your favorite fictional characters? Everybody pick one.
Fictional characters. I like your lip. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, you know, gotta get the lip in there.
Do a lip thing on the lip. Why? What about yours? What's your fictional character?
There's a lot.
I'm like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
That's a good answer.
definitely Jar Jar Binks.
Either that or Barney. I don't know.
Either that or Barney. It's a
I'll
Boomafu.
I'll choose
With the Crack Brothers.
favorite fictional character. I'll put our guitarist.
That is
Right. Right.
I'll pick Gandalf as a serious answer. Tian, pick a fictional character.
I said definitely Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
Jar Jar
right, but I
Binks.
forgot that happened. That's. I just had Jar Jar in block mode in my brain. I didn't even.
Right?
Deck Cruz asks, "What music do you listen to that is not metal?"
Not metal.
You just started a punk band.
Right. Drunken Fist. Drunken Fist.
a lot of fisting going.
A lot of fisting. Dark and Hanities, Drunken Fisting.
For me,
there's
it's
a lot.
For me, it's a lot of R&B, a lot of classic.
Yeah,
rock,
hip hop, rap, country,
a lot of groovy shit.
salsa, merengue, cumbias, románticas. There's a lot. Pretty much a lot of different genres. Indie. I don't know.
Yeah, I like a lot
Oh,
of
you like a lot of
rock.
electronic music?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Techno, house style, trance style, techno.
Motherfucking him.
Motherfucking hell.
You guys know I listen to everything. I always laugh when people try to call me a metal elitist because I'm always listening to like funk, classical, like
Literally everything.
old school shit. It's impossible to be in California and not at least like old school rap. So like we'll all get down to.
Mm-hmm.
We were just playing like Nate Dogg and shit before we jumped on here.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Red asks, do you guys prefer to stay an independent band or would you sign with a metal record label? Good question.
I don't know. I guess it just depends, right? Like on what they're saying, what they're offering. Because just because you sign, it just depends on your deal, right? Just it can be a distribution deal. It varies.
I mean,
how much control they want, right?
Yeah.
With funding, there is a lot more opportunities, but then again, the control aspect.
Right. It just depending on what most labels, when they're gonna offer you a deal, they want to take 100. They want to own your shit.
Yeah, and we've mentioned before we're not doing that shit.
Yeah,
where
so
like you have no control over your own music.
Yeah, fuck that.
Which is what honestly a lot of deals are.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it just varies, man. I mean, but there is probably if with the right label, there is a contract out there where that could be possible, where we don't have to give up so much in order to get a deal. So it just depends, really.
It depends on reading the deal, of course.
Right.
Too many bands will jump at the first like offer they get.
And
Be like, oh my god, we're signed now.
Exactly.
And then they're fucked.
Yeah, you can't jump the gun too quick.
Yeah, I've covered that on here before. Gerbert asks, if you had the choice to save Diddy or Drake from a fire, what fast food restaurant would you go to?
Probably 7-Eleven.
That's not even a fast food place. The fuck?
What you mean? What you mean?
They got hot dogs.
He's like, you can buy pizza there, dog.
If the line's long, it's not gonna be fast. That's what I'm saying.
You know me, I'm hitting up Taco Bell immediately.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
Sitting there watching the fire, being like,
McDonald's, Carl's Jr., some shit like that.
God damn, it's capitalism up in here.
In and out, man.
Capitalism.
Vinyl and the Power It Holds asks, do you do birthday parties? I'm totally a kid with cancer and not a 19-year-old fat man. Are we going to play a cancer kid's birthday party?
We can definitely do that.
Maybe through like Zoom or something. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be like, if we could do like AI or something.
I think Kiss is doing avatars.
Exactly.
Right?
Which member of the band would die first in a zombie apocalypse?
Wyatt.
Not me. I'm the fastest one. Are you kidding me?
100 fucking
He's
percent.
fast as fuck, bro.
I'm fast as fuck.
For like 10 seconds.
That's true. That is true. Don't be tired.
Shit.
Not me. Fuck. I don't know you guys.
You're 100% die first. Because I'm good. I'm just kidding.
That's
Damn.
facts.
I'm
Damn.
doing it. I'm doing it. Take it.
They'd be here. They'd be like,
Take it back.
it wouldn't be even that
Actually,
the apocalypse didn't start. You just hear like one room. You're like, I had to kill him. Just be safe.
Just to be safe.
Jason says, for each of you, best guitar tone or production you've ever heard on an album. God damn, it's hard.
Well, I mean, I think Gorguts has some pretty, on that Consider Dead album, sounds pretty fucking good. Individual Thought Patterns by Dad.
That's a good answer.
I think is also a good one. Those are some that stand out to me.
For me, Vital Remains, Dechristianize.
Okay.
As like the solo in that main song is one of the best sounds I've ever heard in my life. But that's one that immediately comes to mind. But I mean, there's so fucking many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like everything Testament's done, pretty much.
I would say for me, it'd be like "Wish You Were Here," Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, dude. Pink Floyd, their catalog in general is production wise amazing.
Great
Yeah.
album, great production, great guitar tone right there.
Right.
Everything.
100%.
Kevin asked, "Do you like Nile?"
Oh yeah, dude. I got to actually open up for Nile with my other band, Disciples of Death. It was Nile and Terrorizer on tour. It was cool. Pete Sandoval was on drums. It was fucking nuts.
Did that just happen? Or-
No, this happened actually a few years before the pandemic, I believe.
Okay, because Terrorizer just played, I think.
Yeah, but that was Terrorizer LA.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, it's just the Oscar Garcia, I believe, from Terrorizer, the original band. Yeah, and he does the main. He does Terrorizer LA. You can't see the LA because it's so on the side, it's so tiny. But it's literally the
Side
same
effects
logo.
might include.
It's literally the same logo. But he kicked ass. We went to that Sadistic Intent show where they played, and Massacre played, and Terrorizer played, and it was badass. It was similar, you know.
Yeah, it was cool.
Jason again asks, which live band was a huge disappointment for each one of you?
Mayhem.
Mayhem?
Dude, when we saw Mayhem with Cannibal,
Yeah, I was
remember?
falling asleep.
It was kind of boring, dude.
I was
I'm not
like,
gonna
Did that
lie.
just happen? Or when?
This
I was like standing
San
and then I'd be
Diego,
like
a
stumbling
year or
forward.
two. Like 2 years ago, maybe. Whenever that Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
It was Cannibal, Mayhem, and Gorga. Gorga's destroyed, bro.
Uh-huh.
Amazing set. Mayhem just I don't know, man. It just wasn't. I want to see him again just to see if I was tripping, but we all kind of agreed it was kind of like whatever.
Didn't you say that the new vocalist for Death Angel didn't sound good? Or there was somebody that just sounded awful.
I don't remember. I haven't seen Death Angel recently. I saw them a few years back, but they were good.
Okay.
I don't know if it was them necessarily. I don't
Or
know.
Dark Angel, maybe?
Oh, the first time I seen them at CDF in Oakland, when there was at the Oakland Metro Opera House, Dark Angel was one of the headliners.
Mhm.
I just wasn't. I don't know if it was just the way it was coming out on the PA, but she wasn't too. I wasn't too fond of it at the time. I've seen him since, and that definitely he sounded way better this time. But
Okay.
whatever happened that day was definitely not that great. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
I don't think I have been like let down by a performance per se. Or,
One that comes to mind, it was a small, like, newer band. Honestly, don't want to mention them because I felt bad, but they played at Supply and Demand, which is like down the street from me. It's a small place that we've played before. We might be playing again. And they were a tech death band, and I was excited to check them out. I told you guys this last time, I think. They had a slow, ominous intro that was like a minute and a half or something, and then they start playing, and very shortly into the song, the drummer stops, and it's just like, I can't hear, like my monitors aren't working, and they took a couple of minutes to try to fix it, and one of the members being like, sorry guys, or give us a second. It took a while, and then when they got it up and running, they restarted the intro so the first time they're standing on stage, like, and then they fix it, and then they do it again, and then they play the same song, and then I think they stopped again, like toward the end of the song, or they got through the song, but then again they were like fucking with their shit. It was a while till they played one more song, and then they were like, oh, we can't do it. We're sorry, our monitors aren't working well, and they just gave up on the show. Yeah.
Why they have to have that?
I guess so. And I saw that and I was like, I don't ever want that to happen. We haven't used
Like
those.
it'd be cool to have it, but like if that's what you're relying on to play.
Yeah,
then it's like,
if it's like, oh, we can't do our show at this bar
yeah,
because we don't have
yeah,
a drink.
that's pretty insane. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like I felt bad. I don't want to even mention the band. It's a very.
No,
I'd be surprised if most people
The
know
only
about it.
other
But
time I've really seen a really bad something like that was when I seen a band get booed off stage at a DRI show. Actually, when it was like an all day, like punk metal event, and this band it just did not fit the bill, dude. And it was the only time I've ever seen a band get booed, dude. Usually metalheads are pretty supportive.
yeah,
It was not it, bro.
Everyone's just putting like who would win in a fight questions now.
Oh, definitely. I would think one of us three, Wyatt's getting his shit rocked.
Man, I'm gonna fire all of you.
100%.
So I'm looking for new members for Dark Insanity. Everybody
100%.
watches.
Wyatt's getting his shit racked.
Would you rather be the bass on And Justice for All or this drum for Saint Anger?
Barely.
Pervertian says the bassist looks the tastiest.
It's true.
Ew. Who would win in a fight, Angus Young or Lars Ulrich?
Angus Young.
Like what year?
Now.
What year?
Now?
Right now, yeah.
He didn't pass. No, Malcolm passed.
I don't fucking know.
I still choose Angus.
Angus beef.
What bands would you like to tour with, personally? Madonna.
Gorguts would be cool as fuck.
I would like to tour Crypta because they're one of the new bands that I'm very excited about.
Cannibal
Cannibal, of course, yeah.
would be badass. Municipal would be, I feel like, hard.
Yeah, Hypocrisy for me would be a great
That'd
one.
be badass.
We were just saying how Thrown Into Exile got on the Arch Enemy tour, and that's
That's
pretty rad.
big. Yeah, dude,
so
that's
shout out
badass.
to those guys.
Yeah, that's badass. Congrats to them, that's for reals.
Anyone you're dying to tour with? Iron Maiden?
I mean,
I think they're gonna retire soon, though. Or the drummer.
pretty sure,
The
man.
drummer just retired, but they're still going.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna call it soon, though.
I mean, I don't have that. Time is a thing.
Yeah, man. Sucks.
Xavier says, who would win in a fight, Dave Mustaine or Kid Rock? Kid Rock would whip his ass, let's be honest. Even if you don't like him, if you're talking about physical fighting.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Like 11 Bud Lights.
I mean, does Dave Mustaine do like jiu-jitsu shit? And all
Maybe,
like
but
He
come
does.
on. I'm not
that?
saying
Yeah,
Kid Rock's a better musician. I'm saying
I
in
think
a
I agree
physical
with you.
fight, he'd whip his
Yeah,
ass.
Dave Mustaine looks a little fragile.
Yeah. Vinyl in the Power Hole says, Wyatt, you should tour with Billie Eilish. Can we get her on a song?
We just run it.
We're gonna redo Fractured Perception with Billie
Billie
Eilish. What band would you like to see at all? Let's go with a band you haven't seen.
Still around or not?
Let's go Still Around.
Okay. I haven't gotten to see System yet, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
them for me would be cool. More metal wise. I've seen a lot of fucking bands.
I know, I've seen
a lot of the bands
bands.
I've wanted to see, but there is some like Benediction is one that I haven't.
Oh, they're
got to
great
see.
live, dude.
I haven't got to see Benediction.
Benediction's sick. And Frizzle Fred asked, metal hot takes, music hot takes, general hot takes. Any opinions on stuff?
I don't like ketchup on my scrambled eggs.
He's fired.
He's fine.
Hot takes for me. I've made a whole video on my hot takes of music.
I'll take some music. Can I get some examples?
I never really fucked with Sammy Hagar.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something way more ridiculous. I got one. I was never really a fan of Rush. I never hated on them, but I never I've never gone out of my way to listen to him.
And this is why
Do you respect the talent?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was shocked when Neil Peart died for sure. But
I remember where I was.
I was on the metal cruise. But
Must be nice.
yeah, like shut up. That's my hot take.
Boo. You should boo yourself now.
Boo myself.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Hell no. Hang on, I'm trying to catch up with the people. Would you guys be up for a tour with Guns N' Roses, Limp Bizkit, and Falling in Reverse called the Best Night in Vegas Tour?
Why the fuck not?
Only if we're paid in cocaine.
Exactly.
And Hot Pockets.
And Hot Pockets.
Excellent.
Ham cheddar.
Yeah. An axle has to be nice.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking... And pigs need to rain from the sky. I don't know if we got more stuff. I don't know anything you guys want to tell the people.
Come check out the show on the 25th at the Dot. It's gonna be badass.
If you're near or around Anaheim.
Right. We're gonna have some more shows throughout the year, so definitely check out the Instagram. Keep up with the Wyatt page. You know.
Yep.
Make sure he doesn't be a bitch about it.
What is y'all favorite song from the EP?
That's a good question. What do y'all think of the EP? Should we get a new guitarist?
Thoughts, concerns, suggestion,
Hang on.
Thoughts, concerns.
suggestion box.
Something stupid with Dom asks, Wyatt, boo me again, please. If you insist, sir. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boo this man.
Boo this man!
They were booing, but they can't hear you. It was like a people at a Wicked musical. Someone says vocals are kind of meh for our EP.
We agree. No, just kidding.
Wyatt to get better mics for the streams. We have one mic in the middle. It's like an old school black metal demo. You know? I love how socially awkward everyone is here. Someone says. What we got? Jake asked, what's one band you're looking forward to at the Doll Hut that we're playing? That's not us.
Angel Fear, actually, the last time we put
They were cool.
Cool heavy
Really
metal
good.
band, yeah.
They're about the house.
Anubis, I haven't seen them in a minute.
I think Sacred Origin might be recording, so maybe if they play one of their new songs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Sacred Origin.
They always deliver.
Yeah, they're badass too.
What if you guys could each pick 2 local bands you'd recommend for people to check out, which would you? You can mention bands that you're in.
Some other ones. Sacred Origins, definitely. They come to mind. They're a badass local death thrash band from LA, and you should definitely check them out. And Petri Essence, also another band from Los Angeles that is a badass.
That's the one I was gonna say is Future Essence.
Yeah, LA band that you guys will have to check out for sure.
We played with them before. I saw them open for Crypto at the Whiskey, and they fucking killed
Yeah,
it.
they always kill it, dude. I got to tour with them and everything.
I really like Cartilage, but they're not in this local vicinity. But
Still,
Bay Area.
they're pretty dope. Cartilage.
you got another one?
Another.
All of them.
And just go out and support shows, man.
True.
Yeah, if you don't got nothing to do, like it might be interesting. I don't know.
How baked is the guy in the green hoodie? That'd be UTN.
It's funny as fuck.
Did he say cake?
You said you're caked up.
Miss LaGirl asks, "Are you all going on 70K?" No, it's just me, representing the Dark Insanity flag.
Yep. Can't afford it.
It's expensive as fuck.
I can't.
I honestly can't really even afford it. I don't know. Any more exciting things coming up or happening this year?
Well, I'm trying to think what other shows is there.
You know, we didn't even talk about, even at practice. How are you guys with the fires? Like, have you guys been affected at all? Have you been good?
Oh yeah. I mean, my brother lives kind of close to the Silmar fire.
Okay.
So in Santa Clarita. But I mean, so far he hasn't affected him. Like he can't see the fire. Or anything like that. But I mean, far as like obviously because we live in Long Beach and besides the ash, did get a little where my I felt like the breathing you could tell.
Yeah, that was mostly the situation.
Other than that, it's been luckily it's been everything's been straight, right?
Yeah.
If you're able to stay indoors, it's like your best bet. Like, just no one in general just wants to breathe that whole mess right there.
Yeah. Someone asked, "Are the fires still going?" Yeah, they are.
There's like 4 fires still going right now.
There may be even more.
Yeah.
And there's been like clips of like arsonists and
there's
whatever,
people trying to keep it going. Like it's insane.
Actually, what happened was I went to Taco Bell and farted, so I'm sorry, but things get out of hand.
He had 3 mild sauce packets. he just went like that. He didn't even put on anything.
What is the best release you've heard this year so far? 11 days into the year.
Nothing, I think. Nothing new.
Ours.
I would say off the bat. I guess more Goodalax I've been getting into.
Oh yeah, we all got into Goodalax, the Tulminator.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Toilet metal.
Shit metal.
Who are your favorite Star Wars characters?
Okay.
I feel like you'd come up with a good one, probably. I've answered Thrawn many times.
Obi-Wan Kenobi for sure.
I like Maul for sure.
Maul's up there for sure.
He said Jar Jar's his favorite character ever, so.
For the people.
Oh, what are your guys' opinion on Acid Bath? Because I fucking love them.
Oh, I mean, it's cool that they're coming back around, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they can come to California and can get to see them,
Hopefully the Sick New World fuck up didn't screw them over.
Right. That's crazy that happened.
Someone says, "Wyatt, you beautiful fuck. How come you don't have 100K subs already? You deserve them." Thank you. I don't know. Ask everyone else. But what definitely helps is if you like the stream, like the channel, share the videos, all that stuff. I appreciate it. Channel's already had like amazing success, though. I'm not complaining at all.
It's cool as fuck that that's cool.
Insane Clown Posse opinions.
I see P.
I don't have an opinion.
It's spelled I cup.
I plead the fifth. What did you say?
It's spelled I cup.
I cup. Dropout Bus asks, "Who's Led Zeppelin?"
Who? Who's Led Zeppelin? Or like who's wearing the Led Zeppelin shirt? I don't know.
Oh shit!
He's joking.
My name's Alex.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's so funny.
No, this is Patrick.
Who's Led Zeppelin? My name's Alex. No, this is Patrick. Let me check metal news and see. Sometimes fun articles pop up. While
Let's look up for Led Zeppelin.
Let's look up for AI. Who's Led Zeppelin? Just on camera. Watch 6 Feet Under cover 2 Cannibal Corpse songs on their current tour. I thought they didn't. Jesus fuck! Look at what he looks like. Chris Barnes looks like Vermin Supreme.
And then
I can't hit the song to play, but I was just distracted by that. Anyway.
But what about Pestilence defending the AI art?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on AI art?
I think is the thought that you can't get someone to draw something for you. Our EP cover shows how wrong he is. We didn't get charged an arm and a leg for that.
Yeah,
and we can got it colorized for not that much more either. So for him to say that
that's great too. It's
getting
good quality.
paintings, okay, well then don't get a fucking painting, bro. How about go a cheaper route and get someone hand draw a good piece of artwork for you. Dude, there's so many artists out there that are good ass artists that don't overcharge that you could find, use Instagram, Facebook. To be honest with you, that's where I found our guy.
Yeah.
So it's like
very fair.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like his take on that to just adapt to the feet. Like, I mean, you don't have to fucking just don't get a painting, dude. Like, change it up. Get some.
Don't get a painting, bro. Damn.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
No, it's true for sure.
I was gonna say, what was a really cool release? Ice-T with this band remixed "Comfortably Numb."
But yeah, Body Count.
With Body Count. And David Gilmour played on it. Played like throughout the song, which is fucking badass.
Right.
Gerbert says AI is gay.
Exactly. Like Wyatt.
Wow. Tommy back with another 5 gifted memberships. Like I said, Tommy is my sugar daddy now. That's going to be quoted and spread everywhere.
We believe it. I never doubted that.
Sonia, what's up, girl? Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. She says, what's up, guys? How's your Saturday so far?
It's fucking lit.
Really nice afternoon.
Fucking
Yeah.
high.
That was a good jam.
We did. It sounded good.
Just chilling. Chill.
Missile Girl asks, is mayonnaise an instrument?
For Wyatt it is.
Yes.
For his hand and his...
For the darkened hand it is. For the darkened hand it is.
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't know what direction to go.
They have breathing problems. It's like Darth Vader.
Are we gonna have to lock down again?
What was the first album you guys have ever bought with your own money? Mine was the Kite String Pops. That sounds offensive. My first album I bought with my own money was 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. I actually remember that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Guns N' Roses' Greatest Hits. Swear to God.
That's a good answer.
I don't remember the first album, but I remember off iTunes I bought Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. It was like $1.99. I don't know.
That was the first time I paid for music.
Yeah, but then I had to buy like a $10 Apple Card, and I still have like those $8.
For me, it was went to Tower Records and got Show No Mercy by
Nice.
Slayer. That was cool. It was in my high school.
There's a good question here someone had, but maybe not. Favorite film, everyone go.
Ooh. I mean, what about you? What's yours off the top?
If I have to pick one standalone movie, it would probably be Whiplash. If I can pick, like trilogies, it'd be Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick one standalone movie, it's either Whiplash or Blues Brothers.
Lord of the Rings is pretty badass.
How about I do Our Idiot Brother with Paul Rudd?
That's a good choice.
I think Grandma's Boy comes to my mind.
That's a great movie.
For
Classic,
comedy.
classic.
Why?
He sucked on his first tit last night. For 14
14 hours.
Yeah.
That was what I said.
Like for me, it'd be Jurassic Park is pretty cool.
That's a great answer. That movie still holds up. Every time I watch it, it's still
We
great.
should do a movie night of Jurassic Park.
Yeah. You guys could cuddle.
Well,
Maybe not at first.
I'm gonna
I
leave
don't
it there.
know.
The movie gets scary. You gotta, don't
It's
judge.
technically a horror. Horror. Like the first term.
Favorite horror movie, Mr. Darkmare ass.
Favorite horror.
Horror.
Bull.
The Friday the 13th series is pretty badass.
One that inspired one of our songs is Event Horizon.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Yeah.
I'll say maybe like Casper. Number one.
Mine would be Barbie. That was really, spooky. Made me uncomfortable.
I believe it.
What is your favorite video game? I'm guessing Doom or something.
For me, personally, right now, COD.
Cock?
COD.
That game's hard.
Call of Duty.
You play it on hard mode?
Hardcore mode.
Fucker. Apex. And Marvel Rivals that just came out recently.
Oh, we were just talking. Yeah, everyone's playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, those are like that I'm playing consistently. And then obviously God of War, Red Dead every now and then.
I just rebought Red Dead because I haven't beat it yet. Shut the fuck up.
I would say maybe like top 3. I don't know. I got it. I can't be like she's the one, but maybe Tony Hawk's Underground 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
that's
answer.
it.
Good answer.
Shit. Maybe God of War 2 on the PS2. On the PlayStation 2.
PlayStation.
And more recently, I don't know. I think it might be Black Ops 6.
I mean, that's
kind of like him.
At least that's what I'm on right now.
Yeah.
An all-time favorite is Smash for sure. That's the game I've been playing throughout my entire fucking life.
Smash Brothers.
Why are you selling your fucking Nintendo Switch, huh?
Because I bought a Steam Deck,
I'm
fool.
just kidding.
He loves
Get
to
off my
smash.
back.
I'm just kidding.
He loves to smash.
I love to Smash. Halo 2 for sure. GTA 5 is still like I played that game for like 7 years
You still for
nonstop.
the new one?
I'm gonna check it out. I'm very we'll see how it goes.
I'm 100% gonna get it.
I'll get it eventually, but most recently one that I played was Hogwarts Legacy, which is actually fucking great. It was very
I dig it. I remember seeing my girl play it. It looks pretty badass.
you can just be like
It's a
evil as
massive
fuck.
game, right?
It's huge.
You don't just do your own thing.
Yeah.
Live.
you can fuck some shit up in there.
Yeah, it's like if you want, you can take the classes and like do gardening, or you can learn all the dark powers and just fucking murder everyone. And that's what
Can
I
you
did.
save multiple characters so you could do both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because each run through it picks your house at the beginning, so you'd have to like I did the Slytherin one, but if I want to do Gryffindor or something, I have to do a new character.
And then
yeah.
some of the choices you make in the game dictate.
Is there an online?
No, that one's like almost I think just a single player game.
Yeah.
Which
Is
I
the
like.
story pretty good though?
Yeah, there's so much to do that like you can definitely get.
They have a separate Quidditch game on the PlayStation Network.
Quidditch.
Yeah, I think so.
Quidditch.
It's alright. I seen gameplay.
Is it like similar?
No, it's like different graphics, but if that's all it is, Quidditch, and then like the rounds or like the games of Quidditch are like 7 or 8 minutes long. I don't know.
Do you have a favorite game, Ian?
Base.
Base.
I mean, Smash Brothers, that one's always a classic on Nintendo 64. On Sega,
I love to smash.
Let's Smash.
Bomberman was pretty tight.
Bomberman. That's old school. I was telling my friend the other day, my first video game ever was Road Rage. It's the motorcycles racing, but you could like whip the other person. That was the first game I ever played.
Do you guys remember that one with like the different colored gorillas? I forget what it was called, but it was like they were like Rampage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Arcade,
There you
yeah,
go.
let's go.
I used to play that arcades all the time.
But you looked at me like I was tripping, fool.
Oh, it's because I didn't know what it was.
I think it was like different color. Like I think it's.
I was like Donkey Kong, like the fuck.
Donkey Dropout Bus says, you all look like Lord of the Rings characters. Which character? These are all the dwarves. This is the Hobbit. I'm Bilbo. These are the
I'm one of the soldiers who get murked.
I think I emulate
Yeah.
Aragorn.
He thinks he's Aragorn.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna be the bow guy. What's his name?
Legolas.
You're Smeagol.
Legoland.
You're
Yeah.
Schmiegel.
I'll be the
Whatever Wyatt
Legolas.
says. Legoland.
Dwarf or elf?
It's Legolas.
What?
It's a
It's
It's
Legoland.
Leviosa.
Dwarf?
I was
Yeah.
It was that dude from
You
Lord
can
of
be
the Rings.
Gimli. It makes
Legoland.
sense.
Legoland.
Ah,
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm checking for stuff.
check with that.
What's one artist you would bring back to life?
Only one.
Only one. One great power.
It'd be interesting to see what Jimmy could do.
I was literally thinking it's Jimi Hendrix too.
G.G. Allen, because it'd be funny.
Dio would be cool. Chuck Schuldiner.
I would pick Lemmy.
Let me know. Yeah.
Maybe Taylor Hawkins.
Good answer.
Kenny Loggins.
Dream gear equipment setup. Money wasn't a problem. You're a fucking rock star. Give you whatever you want. A microphone.
I would have to play things.
I'd get them all and then just test them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I gotta play things and shit.
Anything new, really. Just new gear in general.
New gear's always nice.
It'd be nice to have a 5-string Rickenbacker.
Would you ever change the style of your music?
I mean,
Think very carefully. I answered.
I mean, no, like as in like not. I mean, I'm not an experiment on
Yeah.
things, but not to stray away too far.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I like that. Like I was saying, we all bring kind of different influences, but it still makes up the sound of our band and
Exactly.
everything.
Why are you
Exactly.
gonna have to do clean vocals? Like, yeah.
We get it.
I am so
Take all that Rodney
sensitive.
Radke that you get, and
Yeah.
you know, we know dude, there's pictures of him everywhere. You guys don't know, but he has multiple pictures of Rodney in here.
You didn't even say sick. There's multiple pictures of Rodney Dangerfield everywhere. Yeah.
just whatever.
Whenever I'm late to band practice, he says it's because I'm hanging out with Ronnie Radke.
Yeah, it 100% is.
Eating Taco Bell.
You trust under this shirt. He's starting to get tatted up all fucking. You trust
Right. Facts.
100%.
If you could hire Tim Lambesis to kill anyone, who would it be?
Right here. 100%. Right.
That's fair.
I mean, he under these shades, he's looking like fuck this.
Yeah, I didn't really have a plan for how long we wanted to go. If you guys want to like stay for a bit or not,
It's
or
up to you. It's up to you. Whatever. I mean, I'm not really pressed for time.
yeah, I'm probably going to be doing Hypnotics live stream Saturday Night Hypnosis, 5:00 my time over there. If you want to check that out, that'll be fun. It'll just be me. These guys won't be here, but yeah. What's your dream in life?
I don't know. I'm just kind of living. Nah, I don't know.
Good answer.
Not be a butthole.
Right.
I just want to have some great food. Just like, no, I don't know.
I'm trying to think. There's got to be some interesting questions here. Something stupid with Dom says the band consists of Mexican Gene Hoglan on drums, Toki from Death Clock on bass, clone of Chris Barnes on vocals. Wow. And that other guy and the fired one. That was funny up until he fucking said it was Chris Barnes. You know what? For that.
Boo this man!
I can see it.
Fuck off. Son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
Anyway. Would you ever incorporate banjo into Dark Insanity?
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
We already did. It's
Little
in
do
the
you
EP.
know, it's in
It's in
there.
the EP. You just gotta look for it.
It's hidden, so you
Yeah.
got. If you know it, it's there. You'll know it.
Backwards. Satan.
Yeah, that's backwards.
Is there any music artist that you like that would surprise everybody? I love actually like slow jazz and classical music. Usually in the morning for like 2 hours or so in the background, I'll just have one of those like ambient slow jazz things where it's just like a piano for a while. And that's how I wake up in the morning before I do death metal vocals. That's my answer.
What does it mean?
Oh, you go.
I've been going.
Do you like anything that would surprise everybody? The fuck? What are you doing?
I'll wait for you.
Why? Why?
All right, T, you go. You go. I'm still thinking this one.
All right.
I gotta stop in your pen, dude.
Do I have anything to go along with that? Funny
What's
shit.
the
do I have?
question again?
Is there something that
These are our band practices are on a time limit until we're.
That's what I'm trying.
Is there any music artist you would like that would surprise everyone? The question is on the screen.
I
You
can't see
blind
it.
motherfuckers. Who do you like that people wouldn't expect? Someone sees this old school death metal guy in jeans, and you'd be like, "Oh, actually, I also like meh, Taylor Swift."
Oh, like some. Oh, they're like. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Marijuana affects the memory.
Mana.
Mana?
Mana.
What's that?
It's a band.
Spanish rock and roll band.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, what is necessarily a surprise?
I like Michael Jackson. He has like some pretty cool.
I love.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
Some pretty cool bass on that.
Well,
What is it? Rick James is pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
I love James Brown a lot.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I love the OJs. It's little oldies.
Oh yeah, dude.
Beach
Yeah.
Boys.
Beach Boys.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
I love that shit.
Marvin Gaye.
That's offensive.
The Platters.
The Platters, damn.
The Platters.
The lumberjack platter from my house.
Right, that's what I'm all about. The Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
Favorite Slayer song, each person.
Ooh.
Antichrist.
Kill Again.
That's a fucking good. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Is the Antichrist. You said Kill Again?
Kill Again. Off the Helloween album.
I love Evil Has No Boundaries.
It's a good one too. I like Chronics off that album.
Born of Fire. Every time I see them play that one's like,
It's a good one too. I like Silent Scream.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a cool one.
Tian, you got an answer?
All
The band's starting to get too high for the stream.
right.
Dean's been out your fucking time.
Teen woke up high.
I mean, yeah. Buddy Holly, good answer. Favorite creator song?
Ooh.
Not anything from the last like 5 years.
Pleasure to Kill.
Yeah. I like Phobia a lot.
It's a cool one. Enemy of God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greater badass. Seen him a few times actually. They
Last-
kinda listen, so it's
Last few times we've seen Creator, we've all been like,
too melodic.
Yeah.
Too melodic.
Used to be more violent, and now it's more.
Like play more of your older shit, man.
Yeah. Serious question. Do you guys pull any hoes? Very serious
In a
question.
relationship.
So that's a yes.
In a relationship.
That's a yes.
I pulled my girl. I love you, baby.
That was good. Hey, same.
Same. Hi.
Ditto. I got hoes in different area codes.
Shout out Jenny.
Trevor says, Wyatt, you should get drunk with these people and do a podcast. I don't drink anymore.
I mean, I'm down for that.
You guys,
It would loosen us up a bit more.
You guys, I told you could have brought alcohol if you wanted.
Well, we gotta drive back home.
Yeah,
There's
dude, I mean, it's like
spot right there.
It's just 12 in the afternoon.
And it's 2.
I know.
I don't even know when you are.
Me and him, we trying to recoup from last night.
What'd you do last night?
Right?
Drank.
Is there any occasion, or was
It was just
Tuesday?
It was Friday.
It's Friday.
That's the occasion.
No, I just need some rum and coke, Loki.
And bourbon.
Ooh,
Big ol' yawn.
damn, I'm boring you then.
No.
Here's a question: how did you all get into metal music?
Simple for me, like shortly after I started the band, like with Daniel, like everyone kind of gave me whatever they were listening to, like here, like started.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I guess since I was already into kind of like hard rock or that kind of style as I got older, once I kind of found like Slayer and Metallica and basically the big four.
Yeah.
And then once I found the big four and understood what thrash was, that's when I started branching. I found bands like Whiplash, Demolition Hammer, Viking, Possessed. I mean, there's a shit ton of, and then just kind of went down that wormhole.
Yeah.
Just kept going.
Yeah, same. Started off with, being into hard rock. And then from there, took a trip to Chile. And my cousin introduced me to Testament, Death, other groups as well, Morbid Angel, and it just kind of like Daniel said. From there, you kind of just other buddies tell you about other groups. If you haven't checked them out, like give them a listen.
Yeah. For me, it was. I have a video on this actually, but there's an old documentary from Michael Moore called Bowling for Columbine. This sounds very random, but in it, he interviews Marilyn Manson. And for a quick second, it cuts to one of his music videos. And that was my first exposure to rock or metal at all. And I remember being a little kid, just being like, what the fuck was that? And from there, I found about Manson and like Ozzy and kind of the big main stuff at the time. And then just started trying to hang out with metal looking people. Like the kids with the black shirts by the dumpster seemed like they listened to music I would like. And from there, just kind of dove into it. I pretty quickly went from like what everyone listens to in high school that's metal to finding the actual underground and all like old school death metal and shit like that.
Right.
But that's kind of how I did it. Yeah. I feel like we'll probably wrap up in a little moment, but very important question. Joe Money asked, boxers or briefs?
I think.
Briefs.
Yeah.
Free balling.
I could. Yeah.
I mean, for free balling, you probably gotta do laundry.
Yeah. Wyatt's definitely not wearing white jeans.
Don't stand in the front row at our show. Let's allow for we'll start wrap it up here. If anyone has any final questions or things to bring up that you would like us to cover, I think we're all running out of energy a little bit. We're not Joe Rogan. We can't go for 3 fucking hours.
I'm down definitely to run it back with the drinking one, and
yeah,
TN will be
Just busted your cherry a little bit. So.
This has literally been in the whole time.
Yeah, next time you guys definitely can.
Yeah. Well,
Try to plan this.
I'll
there like
pregame
you.
it too, so like I'll already be a few beers in.
Besides that, everyone's asking, what's your favorite Nickelback song?
Your mom.
Good answer.
Look at this photograph.
And that's all I know.
Jesus Christ. Ellie, not so smelly, asks, so when making a bowl of cereal first or milk first? This is stupid.
I mean, I typically I think I put milk first when I've done it.
I don't know. I think it depends on the cereal. Mini wheats, they're heavy, so they fall, so it don't matter. But if it's like Fruity Pebbles, yes, definitely. Frosted Flakes, depends.
Did you guys find any cereal in Slovenia?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there was, but I just don't remember.
I think, didn't we get like breakfast the morning we played? Wasn't there like a little bit?
There probably was cereal there.
Yeah,
like the
those
breakfast one.
paninis.
Paninis. Anyway, I say let's treat this as probably the last question, and then we'll tune out of here and definitely not take some bong rips. Wells Fargo, the bank, asks, what was your guys'?
That's crazy. That's Wells Fargo right there.
What's up?
What was your guys' first metal show? Each go what our first metal show is, and then we'll say au revoir. Mine was Anthrax. It was when Joey Belladonna first came back, and they did was it Among the Living lineup for the first time?
Oh, nice.
In like 2008.
That's badass.
That was my first show, metal show.
I was a young lad. In 2004, went to Ozfest.
Nice.
That was my first metal show.
Who played that year?
I forget.
Good answer.
I think my first metal show was.
Well, of course, it was Ozzy.
Yeah.
But, when he was doing with Ozzy and Zach Wilde was there, so it's pretty wild.
Mine was Mayhem Festival 2011.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Who played that one? Was that the really good year?
Well, the following year was the one with Motorhead and Slayer.
Oh yeah.
2012. So 2011 it was I know like bands like Machine Head and Godsmack were on it, Disturbed, you know. Oh, you know what's crazy? Megadeth was supposed to play, but they had a drop for some reason on the San Bernardino day, and Death Clock filled in.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
That's why I've seen Death Clock before, because they filled in for Megadeth.
I would take that deal.
It was pretty lit.
That's a damn good trade-off.
Yeah.
My first show was like at a local spot, like the restaurant. I don't know what I got invited to the show. I don't know what band, probably local band, but it was like a hardcore show. It was pretty cool. Yeah, that's when I think that was my first live show, just in general. And then I was like, damn, like man, maybe someday I could do that. Probably like 2008 or 2009.
Right on. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much, I think, everything we can think of. It is Saturday. We all want to do other stuff on this beautiful, non-smoky day for us, thankfully. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it was last-minute surprise. I don't normally stream on Saturdays. Pretty good audience tuning in for spur of the moment. Thank you to my band and former band members for joining me for this stream.
Fuck yeah, man.
Thank you for all the support throughout these years.
Yeah, for real.
You guys helped get it. You guys got us to Tulpinator.
Right.
We got
Thank you
with
guys
that
a lot.
experience,
Seriously.
checking us out. Check us out on all of the stuffs, on all the social medias. We got the show coming up. We might have one on the 19th coming up that we'll announce if it happens. We're doing the Doll Hut one on the 25th.
Right.
And then me and this fool are going to NAMM, and we'll be there, and then I'll be on 70,000 Tons of Metal.
Lit.
Subscribe to the channel, stay lit, and take it away, Norm.
Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in